Welcome, gain trading crypto. Welcome to the channel. MB, welcome over here. We're gonna do a vid today about how to become financially independent, trading and investing crypto. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Please push on the like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, help us grow the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and let's dive in. Today, it's not about speed, it's about focusing and listening very good to what I'm going to explain to you guys today. This vid will be my top 5 most important vids shared for now. So please guys, everyone that is following me and has been watching my predictions that I nailed past year, the year before, and how I became financially independent, trading and investing in crypto. So I'm going to show you guys today, step by step, how I did that, how I became financially independent, and how I made the biggest gains in previous cycles, because that's what it's all about. Also very important to know is that a lot of YouTube vids that you're watching, those are not people that have become financially independent trading crypto or other assets. Most of them became financially independent because they own the marketing skills. So how are they going to help you? Well, you can think about that one. Just think about it. So if you want to become financially independent, try to find those that did it trading and investing, and not by buying some Ponzi scheme coin and have been very lucky. No, the ones that defend their capital at the same time and became financially independent. Because for me, there's no choice in going to risk and gamble my money to either become financially independent or to get totally wrecked and left behind. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. And to defend your capital and to become financially independent comes with a defense style. So does that mean that you will miss out on potential gains? Yes, that's the price you have to pay. But the chances to become financially independent are like much bigger than when you do it on a risky way. So that's what I'm going to explain today. That's also my style. That's what I've been educating past years. And that's how a lot of retailers following me became financially independent. So let's dive in directly. First of all, to understand this vid, you have to be owning this indicator. It's the MW indicator created by me years ago and shared it for the retailers that are trading and investing crypto for free. By free, I mean really free, so you don't have to pay any money for it. I have been getting some DMs about certain people are selling this indicator on the markets, and shame on them, just shame on them. How to get this indicator? That's a very important question. Let me first of all start with that one. You have to be trading on one of the 3 exchanges I've partnered up with. The team that is working with me, they require this. So if you want to get this indicator, you have to be trading on Weex, the best non-KYC licensed exchange in the world, in my opinion, licensed in America and in Canada also. We've got OKX, the second biggest exchange in the world, or for the Degen style Maxi. For leverage traders, by the way, the team trades on Weex, and Weex has got its native token coming up next month. So there's a lot of things, a lot of vids from me coming up about the WX token, WXT token. So that's about that. So in the description, it's described below how to get this indicator. Just DM me your UID number and the team will check. And if you are trading using one of those 3 links, you will get access to the free private group where the detailed trading course vids are and where you can get this indicator. So first of all, to become financially independent, it's very simple. You don't have to make it you don't have to make it more difficult than it is. It's very simple. To become financially independent, you have to be owning the skill when to be bullish and when to be bearish. That's all there is. There is nothing else in between. It's just as simple as it gets. So you have to be knowing when to be bullish and when to be bearish. So meaning when to be long on the markets and when to be short on the markets. When to be invested, or maybe if you don't want to leverage trade and you don't short, when to be out of the markets. That's all there is. So everyone that is making it more difficult and telling you a lot of stories out there, it's just a lot of crap. To become financially independent is just these two things. When to be defensive, when to be offensive, when to be in the markets, when to be out the markets, when to be bullish, when to be bearish, when to be long, when to be short. That's all there is to become financially independent. Because when I became financially independent years ago, it started like this. I was watching a lot of YouTube shows. I was watching a lot of influencers. And, you know, the focus was I was trading, investing based on the sentiment that was shared. And that's the wrong thing. Don't follow sentiment. If it's on whatever, on Bloomberg or on CNN, or it is on Twitter, or it is on YouTube, you're doing the wrong thing, because sentiment gets created by market makers. And market makers are out there to make us poor and themselves rich. It's just as simple as that. So let me show you guys the defensive and the offensive, the bullish or the bearish. It's very simple. That's how and why I created this indicator. As long as we are above the indicator, you have to remain bullish. So this is on the very high time frames, by the way, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys just a very, very simple explanation how to read this market. So as long as we're, let's just go back over here. We were below the indicator, so you remain bearish. So if you tell me, wait a minute, MB, but this was from 3,800 and we closed above it at 8K. So I missed over here this run up. This was already huge. That's the price you have to pay if you're defending your capital. And yes, you could have DCA buy-in if you've got some inside information or you got some extra info about Bitcoin or you're a believer. So that's your own choice. That's not what this vid is about today. So today it's based on a lot of influencers that are trading, investing in crypto, especially the ones that have got full-time jobs. So as long as it's above it, you become bullish. Below it, you're bearish. Suppose that you're over here, because this thing has been here for a very long time. Okay, over here we closed above it, I become bullish. As long as it's above it on the weekly time frame, you stay in, you're buying crypto. Suppose you've got a 100K portfolio, you have put in 70K or 80K, or maybe you just went all in, and there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Because this indicator shows you that you have to remain bullish. As long as it's above it, you have to remain bullish. You don't sell, you just hodl. Hodl, 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 hodl. You've run it up to, what is this, maybe a 20x or 15x. So you made life-changing money over here. It's just as simple as that. You made your life-changing money. So over here, it's already done. You did your job. So that was in the past. So, okay, when to take profits? Well, you could have taken profits, whatever, but over here, I'm really speaking on very high time frames. This was the moment to take profits. So over here, you would have made a 10x, 12x. So over here you're out. And then you just wait, close above it. This is where you go in again. So you buy in at 44K, above it, above it, above it, above it, above it, above it, above it. And over here, 48K on this drop down, this is when you get out again. And then as long as it's below it, you just remain bearish. That's just how it is. That's the rule. Above it is bullish, below it is bearish. And this is on the high time frames. We'll go to the daily time frame in a moment. So over here, the same thing. Over here, it closed above it. So over here, you get bullish, and over here, it gets bearish, you get out. And this is a loss you're going to take. You're going to take a loss over here. You just get out. That's the price you're going to pay if you're going to invest and trade based on this indicator and the defense style. So you just take your loss. If you lose like 5, 6, 7% over here, I don't care. I go out. You already made a big one up over here. So don't care about the losses. And this is the big problem in the mindset of a lot of retailers. They don't want to take losses. If they get into red, they just hold it down until zero. Or when they get liquidated, if they're leverage trading. So that's not how it works. You have to be able to be a defense trader and take your loss when it comes. When the charts are showing you and the indicator shows you, well, this is bearish, get out, you just get out. So over here, you saved yourself on a lot of losses over here. Over here, we had our first candle over here at 22K. Again, you go in, You wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. Over here at 27K, close below it, 26K, you get out. So you made over here, let me show you, over here you went in. So over here you made a 15, 14%. It's a lot of money because on the higher time frames you can go in very heavy. So over here you went out. So over here, and then you waited, and then this candle over here was the first one that closed, and then over here you jump in again. And then you jump in again. Look what happened after when it closed above the indicator. You made a rise up. It even hit the 150, 140%. So you made again a lot of money over here. So that's how you trade the indicator. It shows you when to be bullish, when to be bearish. It's very simple. What did I say in the beginning of the vid? To make financial independent, to become financially independent, you have to have the guts to put the money in, that's first of all, and you have to be knowing when to be bullish, when to be bearish, when to be, and this is on the very high time frames, by the way, guys. Let me go to the daily. Let me go to the daily and show you guys this. When price action goes sideways, just like we're seeing over here, you will probably not be making a lot of money. And why are you not going? This is if you trade on the high time frames, by the way. If you're trading on the short term and on the low time frames, then you gotta make a lot of money. So this over here is, as long as the price stays above the indicator, you remain bullish. And by the way, guys, when Bitcoin is bullish, it is the same for your altcoins, because your altcoins, more than 90% of altcoins, when Bitcoin pumps, altcoin pump with them. When Bitcoin dumps, altcoins dump with it. And you have to check the BTC dominance chart to see which one is going to dump harder or pump harder, but that's for another vid. It's not for today. Today it's all about how to become financially independent. So if you would reach over here, this would be your exit. And then you just wait it out, close below it, wait it out. When we close above it, okay, over here we got above it, or we lose it, you're out. So you gotta probably lose 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Over here, same below it. Which this is if you're not leverage trading, by the way, guys. If you're leverage trading, this was a short entry, 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 this is a short entry, this is a short entry. So you would have made a lot of money on the short term. But now it's all about the bigger time frame. So as long as we're below it, you just get out of the market. Sell your bags, sell your Bitcoin, sell your altcoins, sell whatever out there, sell it and wait it out. And if it comes up more and you're gonna miss that 5% or 10%, you have defended your capital just in case that this thing dropped down much further. So that's the price you have to pay, because if you're just like, no, I'm gonna hold it even if the indicator is showing that it's going down, maybe it will pump up and go up a bit more, then you gambled and you won. But that's not on the long term. You'll get it right maybe one time, maybe two times, maybe three times. But at some points when you lose it, you're gonna lose it all. So all those 3 times that you gambled right, at the 4th time, you're gonna get totally wrecked and you lose those 3. So this is the mindset. To be becoming financially independent, you have to be having the mindset, I'm gonna take my losses, and if I miss I miss 10%, 5%, 7% because of the indicator, so be it. That's the price you have to pay to protect your money. Because you have to see it like this. If you have like $1 million at home and there is someone telling you, well, we're going to protect that money 24/7. Or you can say, you know what? I know a lot of people know that I have a lot of money, but you know, I'm going to risk it. And at some point you go to work and come back and you find out that the $1 million is gone. So what are you going to do? You'd rather hire in someone to protect it for you, a bank or Vault or whatever, and paying some money to protect that money. You're going to pay it. You're going to be willing to pay it. No problem. I've got $1 million and I'm willing to pay every month 5K so you guys can protect my money. This is the same. And if you want to risk it, just risk it. But you'll get it right 1 to 3 times, and at some point you're going to lose it all. So over here, let me go up. So over here, we closed above this one. This is when you're above it, you're bullish again. So that's why you just buy back in and just wait. Well, but I could have bought in at 56 instead of 64. Yeah, that's the price you're paying. Because we're not thinking about the short term, about the 5 or 10% that you missed. No, we're talking about that you're growing your portfolio, growing your wealth step by step and protecting it at the same time. And don't forget that you already made a lot of gains over here. And you could have made a lot of gains from here to here. So you have to calculate that in. You already made sig gains. So what you're doing now, you're protecting your capital. Instead of following your favorite crypto guru that is going to get you wrecked, and then they all come back and be, you are right again, you are right again, we lost it all, how can we do it better? No, I don't want you to do it better. I want you to do it right. I want you to protect your capital. That's number one. When I started to become financially independent, I started focusing on not losing trades and not winning trades. And when you're not losing trades, you will be winning trades automatically. And missing gains is not the end of the world. Don't let that greed and emotion talk to you. That's the devil coming for you, speaking in your mind. Why? Because he wants to take it all. So again, for now, we're above the indicator. As long as we're above the indicator, we have to remain bullish. And you can use this indicator on lower time frames when you're leverage trading. So that's when you go to the 4 hour, for example. And on the 4 hour, this is really trading. So for example, over we closed above it. And then you just on leverage and you're going making money, or on spot trading. If you own enough funds, you just... Let me just tell you the style that a lot of retailers own that have been with me in certain trading groups. Suppose they got a 100k portfolio, they just put in the 100k or maybe 90k or 80k. They go, you have to be having the guts to buy in when it's all connected and looking good. And they make like, what is this? Let me show you guys. This is a rise of almost 16% at the top. Well, 16%, and this is only on spot. You're gonna make a lot of money, but they would be out over here, so would be making like 10%. So 10% on 80k, it's 8k. This is on spot, by the way. This is not even leverage. On leverage, it's a lot more money. So back to the bigger time frame, because that's what it's all about. Guys, what I said in the start of the vid, it's all about knowing when to be bullish, when to be bearish. This indicator is showing you when to be bearish and when to be bullish. That's all about. And don't care about 5, 6, 7, 8% of losses. No, care about catching those big moves up. And if you're leverage trading, on those big moves down. So let me put it on the weekly again so you guys can understand me. Listen, this is where you make a lot of money. This is where you make a lot of money. This is where you make huge money. And this is also where you make huge money. This is the jackpot again. So that's what it's all about. You have to see the bigger picture. Because what are we seeing when we're watching this chart? The moves are very big. They're either going up or coming down, going up or coming very strong down, or going up very strong, and we're not seeing a lot of down the past week. So guys, you have to keep in mind, this is what makes you financially independent. And it's the same on very big market cap altcoins. So again, summarize before ending this vid. It's all about financially independence comes together with knowing when to be defensive, offensive, bullish, bearish, long or short, in the markets or out of the markets. That's all there is. So please forget about everything else. Fundamentals, shows, airdrops, whatever, this, that. Forget about that. Focus first on this. If you own the skills to understand this, that's when you're going to become financially independent. So guys, if you want to join the free private where the more detailed things are about this indicator, about trading, a lot of skills and tricks about how to find funding rates, how to read funding rates, how to understand volume, how to understand fully diluted market caps, how to trade technical analysis, how to trade a lot of patterns, how to see if there is selling pressure, buying pressure. Everything you need to know about crypto and how to invest and trade it is shared in the free private group in Trading Course Vids. And I want to thank everyone. So if you want to join us, there are links below. Trade on one of those 3 exchanges. you're trading anyway, you're buying crypto anyway, why not buy them on one of those 3 exchanges? That's how you get free access to all the services that I just described. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys will leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and share this vid as much as you can so we can grow as a community. Thank you very much and have a nice Sunday, and until the next one, and bye-bye.